Hello everybody, my name is Shatnos and welcome to the first Great Vault video of 10.1. We're going to be very brave here and click this load anyway button. So hopefully everything works out okay. Actually got some reasonably full vaults here, although of course they're not going to be super exciting because it's old patch gear. Same with next week as well, by the way. The vaults you create this week are going to be full of Season 1 gear basically when you open them next week. So, you know, the vault videos, there's still some interesting stuff, though. You know, the Aeronog ring, best in slot for a lot of my characters, if I could get my hands on one of those. A couple of characters need a Whispering Incarnate icon, so we got a little bit of gamble still going on here, but, you know, for the most part, it's not going to be, ooh, cinematic. Okay, well, I'm going to cancel that. I think you can find it on Wowhead. This is a vault video. This is not a cinematic video. I got some quests and stuff as well. All right, well, we're going to go do that as well, but first we got to open all these vault videos, so... what do we got? We've got my warrior. Warrior doesn't need too much. Just needs, I can't even really think of what it needs or could use. I guess just tertiaries. This character is really good. My add-on that puts item level on this thing, I guess, is not working in the new patch, but all my stuff is really good. It's high item level, so just tertiaries. Aeronog ring, I don't know. I don't even know if I would ever use it. Okay, I killed one boss, right? I think I killed like Taros to avoid it being on my other characters list. All right, so we take 2 tokens of merit. Yeah, the warrior's like done. That's the thing, is that there's nothing really that could have come out of here that would have been all that good. Ooh, there's the upgraded eye level on the old crafted pieces as well. And okay, yeah, nice. You can still buy these manipulators as well if you still need sockets, which my warrior does not, but could if I needed to. All right, well, that character didn't really have much upgrades. It's also, I think, the only one that didn't do a 2 out of 8 of the next several, so the only one that couldn't really roll for, say, an Aeronog ring. Speaking of which, here's my monk, which is currently using a heroic Aeronog ring. A mythic one would be very nice, though, getting my hands on one of those. A mythic Broodkeeper ring would also be very nice. I think I'd actually prefer a Broodkeeper ring. Higher item level, more defensive value. Failing that, not really sure what we're hoping for. Mostly just that, I think. Not the Fist of the Grand Summoner, that's for sure. Not the Hide of Fenrir, that's also for sure. All right, well, we will take a socket. These 4 will combine with the 2 in my bags, and we will get 1 more socket. No very rare item for this character. That's okay. Surely it's coming next week. What do we got here? Oh, it is Raging. Okay, nice. It is Raging. I assume new Raging. That's kind of cool. All right, what we got next? We've got my Paladin. My Paladin, I think I did a key on this character. I did like a 25 at the end of the week to help somebody get title. And I also, I think, did 6 bosses. So we'll see what we've got in the vault here. This would be really big to see a very rare ring to replace my crafted ring. Crafted ring, obviously not bad, but a very rare ring would last me for ages. Other than that, I think we're pretty much bis, so kind of just looking for a ring here. Don't see a ring here. That's okay. Okay, so the options are Eye of the Vengeful Hurricane. I think I already have one of those. Yeah, okay. That's good for buying the mount in Iskara. I don't have any of the... I don't have either of the mounts yet. I have, like, some of the pieces on all my different characters, but I've not yet assembled all of them on the same character. Spiteful Storm, which has some value, I suppose. Maybe. Probably not. I've got a Grief Torch already. I've got an Incarnate Icon. I've got an All Totem of the Master. So probably would never use Spiteful Storm. The question is, would a socket be any good? I'm pretty sure everything that I could socket is already socketed as well. Do I have a 424 belt? I do, and it's not socketed. Okay. So if I want to craft a new embellishment, take off my Frostfire belt, then having a 424 socketed Opulent Girdle could be good for a little bit. I think that's more likely to be useful than a Spiteful Storm. So I'm going to take the socket. This is very marginal, though. Spiteful Storm, it's an interesting trinket, but I'm pretty sure it's just never going to be better than, like, Grief Torch Icon or next season trinkets. So let's just take the sockets. I think this probably didn't matter too much. We were really just hoping to see a ring there. It's okay. We got 1 more week, though. I'm not sure if I will play Paladin. I think I'm pretty likely not actually going to play Paladin, but maybe I will, so would be nice to have the option. All right, here is the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter has this. So I have an Aranog ring. I also have my amulet I'm working on build. I need to build that this week still on this character. Yeah, I have the good rings already. I have a heroic Grief Torch. So what we really want to see here is a mythic Grief Torch, a Whispering Incarnate Icon, or like a very rare ring. And it doesn't look like either of those. I've got a socketed helmet. I've already got a socketed tier helmet. We got a 421 fist weapon. I've already got 421 weapons. We got a 421 cloak. I don't already have a 421 cloak. Now, I do have extra sparks, though, with which I could craft a 421 cloak. Maybe that's actually my best use case for my sparks right now. Yeah, I could craft a belt as well, but my belt's already socketed. Could craft boots. So if I craft boots, belt, then like trinket or something. Oh no, I only have 2. Okay. So yeah, craft boots, belt. Something like that. That might be what we do with the, So if that's, or yeah, sorry, craft cloak and boots. Because I'm thinking I might want this socket. I could socket these 421 bracers. I have a 424 helmet that I could socket and get 3 item levels on my helmet. So I kind of think that just taking the socket is going to be the thing that will be the most value for me here, because I have these just sparks, these Season 1 sparks, that it seems like making a cloak is probably the best thing I can do with those, so I'm not going to bother taking a 421 cloak when I could make one myself. So let's do that. Grab this manipulator. Is Valor still in, by the way? Let's see. It is, okay. Cool, so can probably still Valor upgrade stuff as well if I... Not that I need that, but that was a frequently asked question. Good to see that it's coming like that. All right, next character on the list. We have the DK. Now my DK could use... I think this is also using Heroic Aranog Ring, so a Mythic Aranog Ring would be big. I do have my amulets as well on this character. I need to... these amulets, I've ran some sims, and they're a lot better than this Ingenuity crafted 421 socketed ring, but they are not better than the 408 Aranog Ring, because this item is broken beyond belief. So what I need is Mythic Aranog Ring. Mythic Broodkeeper Ring would be okay too, but Mythic Aranog Ring is big damage, and I love damage. Failing that, I think I already have bracers that are waiting for a socket, so failing that, I'm just throwing a socket and some bracers or something. Or like, yeah, how many sparks do I have on this character? I got 1 spark, so yeah, maybe spark craft a cloak or something on this guy as well. We'll see. Let's see what we got in here. Aranog Ring. Shackles of Titanic Failure. Interesting. And a cloak. Interesting. Okay. So, I have 4 Aspect Tokens of Merit, and I have 1 sockety thing already, and I have a lot of things that could use a socket. So, the question is, do we like 3 item levels relative to... Because I have 421 bracers already. So do we like 3 item levels on bracers, or do we like another socket? I think I should take another socket, because then I can like socket my helmet and my belt, or the 421 bracers, or this heroic Aranog ring. So I think I'm supposed to take this socket. Again, I could take the cloak, but I'm pretty sure I should just be using a spark on the cloak. Yeah, I mean that seems kind of like a no-brainer actually with what I should do with my sparks there. So let's take the socket, leave the Shackles of Titanic Failure for now, because 3 item levels on bracers is a very small gain. That's a smaller gain than the socket would be. You might be saying that's more than 3 item levels, but I already have 421 unsocketed, so it would only be 3 item levels. Slightly worse stats, but I can always catalyze into haste verse on bracers on DK, so... Actually, I'm not even sure I can. Is the catalyst still there? I think it is this week. But that would have been, I guess, good to check. If I was going to take those shackles, it would have been important to check, I guess, to make sure. All right. Up next, the Druid. This character is pretty close to full build. What we could use here is a Whispering Incarnate icon, I think. I've got an Aranog ring. I've got some good stuff in all my other slots, I think. So yeah, Whispering Incarnate Icon would be good. Yeah, other than that, my gear is quite good. You know, 421... just Whispering Incarnate Icon is the only thing I can really think of that would be good to see out of here. So surely it will be right here. This would be really, really good time for Whispering Incarnate Icon to show up. Okay, how about Ice Climber's Cleats? Yeah, unfortunately, I killed Senarth and Terrace on this character pretty early into the patch before I kind of realized how horrible that was to do on my characters. There's also a Corallet's Crackling Dagger, which I guess is going to be the take here. Oh no, I have 4 tokens of merit. I already have a socket item. Oh, I actually need multiple socket items, though, on this character. All right, we'll take a socket. This is... I was in, I guess, balanced loot spec to try and get a feather or something, but let's just take these tokens of merit and buy ourselves another socket, and now I can socket both the socketable items my character currently has equipped, and it's pretty unlikely I'm going to play bear a level with you guys. That doesn't seem super likely, but if I do, that will be good. If I end up being wrong, or if they end up buffing bear, they end up putting Mark of Ursul back into the game. You never know. Could happen. Could be a little hot fix. All right, Warlock time. Warlock is... This character is pretty likely to be absent from future Great Vault videos, but you never know. It's quite fun, but it's not a tank. I'm probably mostly playing tanks for the next few weeks. Let's see what we've got in our little vault here. Ooh, a necklace. Well, I don't think a necklace is very good to see here, but at least it's not something I already have high item level of, so I guess that's good. My inventory is full. That's not very good. All right, let's delete this Earth-Blessed Mace of the Peerless. I don't think I'm going to need that. So we'll take this Strand of the Stars. I got to sell. I got so much junk to sell. I got to go catalyze this thing as well, this Bone Speaker Cowl. All right, well, this character's 394 now. Pretty good. It's one of those weird 394s where I've got some really good items and some really bad items. I actually think I have enough to make a spark piece as well, so maybe I should spark up a staff or something. I need to get a chest piece and a staff, I guess. Maybe it's like 392 chest piece, 421 staff or something. I don't know. I mean, I'm not really gonna use this character for anything, but you never know. It's always fun to gear things up. I don't really want to spend any gold on it though, so I probably won't go too out of my way. All right, then finally we have the Evoker. Evoker is actually a lot of fun. I think if I wasn't playing tank, I would maybe be playing Evoker this last tier and this next tier. It's a fun, powerful spec. I quite like it. Now they did move the talents around as well this patch as well, so that's cool. Evoker does have a Aeronautic ring because it's always these sorts of characters that get those items. What we would like to see here is a Whispering and Incarnate Icon. But what we are going to see is a chest piece that is a downgrade and an item that is held in the offhand, which is not particularly compelling. So the question is, do we take this or do we take 4 tokens of merit? We already have 4 tokens of merit, so let's take 4 tokens of merit and make ourselves a socket. There's some argument to having a 421 offhand in case I get a main hand next patch, but I don't know. Again, I'm not going to really play this character. Let's just take the socket now and not worry too much about it. And that will conclude our Great Vault video here for this beautiful, beautiful new patch. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Hope your vaults have gone well. I'll be back. So next, I'm not sure when the next vault video is going to be. I'm going to try to create them over the next few weeks. It's possible we won't have one next week, but I will try and create one during with the first vault that's actually full of Season 2 stuff. I will be busy I'll be over at the Race World First venue, casting that for Echo, so that's going to be something that may interfere with my ability to create these videos, but I will try my best to still get this content out early in the patch, because that is, of course, when it's most exciting. But for those of you that have been here, that have been watching along every week up until now, thank you for sticking around. I hope you really enjoyed this this content. I know something about just watching vaults get opened is soothing, is fun, is exciting, is rage-inducing sometimes. So whatever you've been getting out of these videos, thank you for being here. Thanks for watching them, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.